I'm always doing this. Hey there peeps, it's Lucas here from the Rebellious Boys, and I'm here to talk about the 2021 Golden Globe Awards. That's right, they took place last night in Hollywood, and obviously because of the global situation going on at the moment, they were a little different to usual, with a lot of the awards being handed out remotely and Zooming, and some technical difficulties happening, of course. But we're going to get to it, because in a year where I think everyone was told to stay at home and that the streaming giants obviously dominated a lot of the movies, it seemed very much so that the Golden Globe Awards, for the films at least, they were favouring ones that did the usual festival circuit before a limited release in January, which is quite interesting, because I felt that there's a bit of disconnect really between the general film going public and the awards and the critics public, because there are films here which we have no access to in the United Kingdom, and because of cinema closures around the world, many countries and many people have no access to these films. So it'll be interesting going forward, whether maybe once cinemas do reopen in the bigger territories, if they are going to show these films. But anyway, let's get to it. The Best Motion Picture for Drama, the winner was the front runner going into it, the Francis McDormand-led Nomadland, which picked up the big award of the night. Over on the comedy musical side of things, you know, the Golden Globe splits the category between drama, motion picture, and the comedy musical side of things. It seemed that the front runner for this for quite some time, and rightfully so to be fair, was Hamilton. However, the big upset of the night was not only did Sacha Baron Cohen manage to steal, as far as I'm concerned anyway, the best actor in a comedy or musical, he also managed to somehow, for Borat, become a Golden Globe award-winning film. That's right, Borat's subsequent movie film by Amazon Prime, it managed to defeat in this category Hamilton, music, the film by Sia, and was, I think, really the shock of the night. And to be fair, although I'm not the biggest fan of Sacha Baron Cohen's antics, I never really liked Ali G, I never liked Bruno, I never really liked anything he's ever done, to be fair, I think it should go to show in this day and age, you can do something silly and you can still, you know, get award success with it. The other theme of the night seemed to be the people of colour, or BAME, whatever you want to say, seemed to dominate a lot of the award categories. For her role playing Billie Holiday, Andra Day, she picked up the Golden Globe statuette for Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. And in both the acting categories for men, you saw that Chadwick Boseman, may he rest in peace of course, he won the Golden Globe, as did Daniel Kaluuya. They were both frontrunners in their categories, and they walked away with the gold. And of course with Daniel Kaluuya, he's a Brit, so as Brits we're claiming that win and we're happy with that win. Speaking of Brits, we did very, very well at this awards. Gillian Anderson, of course, she picked up an award for her work in The Crown. For his role in Small Axe, the limited TV series, John Boyega, also picking up a win. Elsewhere, some of the other surprises, really, when it comes to the TV side of things, Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple, Hulu dominated the nominations field, with no kind of traditional US network or UK network getting much kind of looking when it came to this. Schitt's Creek, YouTube, Schitt's Creek, it is a TV show, that picked up many awards. Obviously its final season, it's been an awards and a darling over the last few years, and it rightfully so picked up a actress win for Catherine O'Hara, fantastic comedy actress, I'm sure we would all agree. Over on the animation side of things, Pixar's Soul was the front runner going into things. Obviously getting a Christmas release, I think, was very well timed, as it was very fresh, I think, in the Academy's mindsets, and it was very well received, and rightfully so picked up the Best Animated Feature Award at Golden Globe, and the Best Score, so it's now a double Golden Globe award-winning film, and I think rightfully so. It was a brilliant film, it was really nice to watch, I enjoyed it on Christmas Day myself, as did many people around the world, and it is one of those where they showed connect to their audience, which in some of the other categories I don't think they did as much, because as we said, cinema's been closed, you know, waiting for that to kind of happen, and to see, you know, get a chance to see these films later on in the year. But that might be something we can look forward to, I'm guessing, you know, as time goes on. Back to the TV side of things and limited series, that was dominated, of course, by The Queen's Gambit, with Anya Taylor-Joy winning for her role, as well as the series itself winning Best Limited Series Drama. I think this was kind of It is a very competitive category, obviously, with dramas over the past year. Netflix, in particular, have put out quite a lot of strong dramas. I'm not too sure whether The Queen's Gambit is its strongest, but I think it's a very pleasing kind of thing. And I think, obviously, Anya Taylor-Joy, being a young actress, it will set her up, hopefully, for some bigger roles in the future. And she had a very, very weird year. In the same year, starring in The New Mutants, which, of course, was a critical flop and a commercial flop when cinemas were allowed to reopen. I think overall what they've done is they kind of spread out the field. There seems to be no kind of forerunner, and it'll be interesting with the Academy Award nomination coming up very, very soon, which direction they go into. Of course, they made a lot of changes to the nomination process and to the dates. Of course, Academy Awards usually takes place around this time, and it takes place in April, the latest it's ever taken place in its history. And it'd be interesting to see whether, and the BAFTA Awards are taking place a few weeks before that too. So it'd be interesting now when those nominations come out, what films we're going to be seeing. I'm pleading here to the Academy and to, well, the Academy both BAFTA and to the Academy Awards for the Oscars to, you know, appreciate and value the audience who've been watching content in different ways, and that in certain territories going to the cinema has not been possible, and people don't follow up with, you know, IMDb or a lot of the film publications to know that, okay, this film has done well at a festival, because that to the general public generally means nothing. But we shall see, as of course the Academy Awards in particular has the option to nominate up to 10 films for Best Picture, so it could look to nominate some interesting contenders. There are some ones that I'd like to start to see, and that'll be discussed in due course. There's some interesting ones here. The most interesting one, to be fair for me, was Rosamund Pike, another Brit, but she won in the comedy category for a film that is not a comedy. But nevertheless, she has a Golden Globe Award win. That's the Amazon film, of course, I Care a Lot, which just actually dropped a few weeks ago here in the UK. Very good film, very good performance, very convincing performance, but it's not a comedy performance really, I wouldn't say. And you also had Jason Sudeikis winning and Mark Ruffalo winning. So it goes to show you that there are a fair spread of actors and actors that they're considering now on these awards. And usually the Golden Globes are the ones which obviously, you know, they are a bit cooler, a bit more of the times than the Academy Awards have been. And so usually, you know, you wouldn't see comedic actors get nominated or even get award wins. But at the Golden Globe, because they have TV categories too, they do favour a lot of the more popular kind of acts as we go on. And of course, a massive shout out to Chloe Zhao for her win for Nomadland as Best Director. So another female director who has won Golden Globes here for her role in Nomadland. And I think that will be a clincher here and something that the Academy Awards will look to, because the film's now won Best Picture and Best Director. So can it repeat its success at the upcoming Academy Awards? Well, look, let us know what you thought about this. Who did you think was robbed at the Golden Globe Awards? You know, and who do you think will be nominated for Oscars and BAFTA Awards as we enter the kind of, we're on the road now really to the Oscars. You know, usually on the Wrestling Show we're talking about Road to WrestleMania, but you know, now we're talking about the road to the Oscars. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we shall see you very, very soon. Hey, you come with me.